Hey guys, welcome back. Small little video just showing you a couple of the attacks that have happened in this potluck war that we got going on. Excuse the funny language. And if you look, like what are all these things? I changed my language settings to Norse because I was pushing to Legends, as you could see up there. And apparently it's easier to find matches up towards 5,000 if you are not in English as your settings. So I changed it for that. We got the Holy Cronut, which apparently is a family clan to the Violent Wizards, who we have faced once in Potluck and then once just in an arranged war. And we went 1-1 with them. So let's just consider this the rubber match, as they say, to the wars that we've had before. Thus far, it's been pretty good. We came out of the gate swinging pretty early here. 2-star, 3-star, 2-star, 3-star. I don't know who Do is, but apparently I think that's me. I don't know. So we went pretty quick. Then they got a 99%. They failed on a Town Hall 11 attack. I'm not going to show you much. I wanted to show you the 10v11 because I've seen a lot of videos posted about it lately, and people have apparently been having issues with it. Are these scouts? I didn't even look. Yeah, those are 9v10 scouts that we're just using there. Already you can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There's only 10 Town Hall 9s left, and we have 2, 4, 5, 7, 9, 11, 13, 15, 16, 18, 19. We have 19 more attacks for those bases, so that's why we're using the 9v10 scouts. But yeah, I wanted to show you some stuff with Town Hall 10 versus Town Hall 11. You see this base a lot. I'm pretty sure that I've hit this exact base before, whether it was in friendly challenges or another war. I feel like I've hit this exact base or something extremely similar where you have the splash damage here to limit people wanting to come up the middle there, splash damage here to limit that, splash damage here to try and keep you from doing bowler witches on that side, and then over here is just kind of like the heroes destroy everything. And in the CC, I did know this was not a fresh hit. I did know that there was a baby dragon, a witch, and a Valkyrie. This attack did not go according to plan, but I want to show you what my plan is in terms of how to hit these. I drop a golem right about where that flag is. And then after you drop that golem, the mortar is going to go and try and hit the golem until he kind of like walks around and gets his way over there. I drop 2 witches right there, and they target onto that mortar, and then they're going to go and they're going to target this, and then they're going to target this, and typically they just clear the sides of the base, right? I do the same thing on this corner, but on this particular base, I was worried about my bowlers going too far to the outside, so I actually dropped 2 witches about right here on that wall tile, and then I dropped the 3rd witch like here, and the idea is to hit the mortar and then go over to this gold mine to just set the funnel a little bit better. Really funny where you're going to see my queen go and a lot of my bowlers. But I was pretty amazed at how well this worked. I only take 1 jump on this because I figured that my queen would go to the core. I thought that she'd get pulled by the CC troops, but the CC troops they came out too far. So that's why she ended up walking around the base. My goal was to get her to get the Town Hall because there's no hound. Normally when there's a hound, that's kind of the issue with running bitch on these attacks. Otherwise, my idea was to freeze this little pocket right here. I didn't know if there were Teslas here or not based on the scout behind that between here. So my goal was to really just get these 3 defenses in that freeze. I brought 2 rages, 1 jump, so my plan was to jump right in the middle. You heal kind of right around the wizard tower, slash damage, you heal them up so that just in case they hit a giant bomb somewhere around here, they're fine and they're full health for the Inferno tower that's about to get frozen. Rage, and then not much else is in range at that point, so you'll see. I'm very fortunate. This was kind of a lucky one. I just wanted to show you some planning stuff. So here you go. There's that golem drop, and then the 2 witches so that they're not going to get hit, and then that 3rd witch. And now I just scroll over here. I stop looking at it. 2, 3, there you go. Now, the only thing This is different than normal. This is a stock army for me in terms of what I do when I run this spam stupid attack that I hate. I put 2 witches, and then I normally put 3 bowlers or so, like right here behind that golem. I normally don't do that 3rd witch on both sides. Again, I did that because I wanted to set the funnel. I wanted them going down the sides a little bit more. And it's funny because I'm pretty sure 2 of them went in the middle. So normally I'll put that 3rd witch, the 3rd and the 6th witch, if that makes sense to you, because I dropped 2 here and then 2 here. The 3rd one is going to go where this bowler is, essentially. And then the 6th one is going to go where these bowlers are, essentially. And the idea there is to just kind of get the skeletons to kind of absorb some of the damage from the golems. So then I drop kind of 2-finger drop. I have 3 or 4 bowlers on either side here. And the idea there is to take out buildings like this, this, and this, so that the majority of my bowlers go for these buildings, so they take the jump that's dropping right there. And they actually are going to take out that wizard tower, which is pretty helpful, honestly. So there's the main pack of bowlers, and there's kind of a secondary group. You're going to see that I'm going to drop the poison on that CC. A witch can really ruin this raid. You got to get that witch in the poison. So I kind of waited a little bit longer. You could see that, just look at the number of skeletons that are there. It's utterly ridiculous. And here's what I was hoping would happen. The witch is walking around. She took out the army camp, the gold storage, or the gold mine, and now she's working on this pump right there. And look at where the archers are facing. They're still looking at the golem over here. So that funnel is being set nicely. Over here didn't work so well. That cannon is hitting the skeletons, so that funnel isn't set as nicely with those 2 pumps, or you know what I mean. Storage is being taken out. There's the heal a little bit ahead. Kind of bad placement. You see my queen there hitting the CC troops, and then she's going to walk around right there. Freeze was a little bit early, I think, but it worked. This giant bomb scared the crap out of me. I thought it was going to take out all my bowlers, but look at this. This is clutch as could be. I don't know where these guys came from. I feel like they multiplied in the middle of the base. They take out that CC, and then they start banging on a wall, and they get the town hall on a bounce. The eagle takes out 1 of them, or maybe 2, you know. They took out the archer tower on the bounce, and then they got the town hall. My queen's walking around just getting extra percentage. Super lucky, not gonna lie. But now, can somebody explain this to me? I used her ability because the eagle locked on, so I only got 1 hit. Why is she not circling and going for this stinking mortar that's right there? It makes no sense to me, man. I don't get it. Yeah, I hate it. And my attack on 1, I really got to figure out, if anybody has an idea of how to do it, somebody can, I'm going to be that guy. Leave a comment. Tell me how to draw on these while I'm doing it. I'm just recording from my iPhone plugged into my MacBook, so I just do it right into QuickTime. It's real simple. If there's an easy way to do it, please let me know. So here, my idea was to take out this archer tower and then use a few baby dragons to clear out this entire side, basically, which is going to get me percentage, and it's also going to make sure that my queen walks this direction. The reason I wanted my queen to go that way is because she's what's taking the town hall. So if she's kind of splitting both directions, I can't predict her pathing as well. If I know which way she's going, I can ensure that she's going to go where I want her to go. So I'm going to drop her on this gold mine on this side, and people don't get that. Sometimes people will drop on the corner and they'll just be like, well, I'll see which way she goes. Well, it doesn't really work in this specific strategy that I have here. So I'm going to drop a haste and 2 loons. I wasn't sure if you needed 2 or 3, to be completely honest with you, so I brought 3, and the idea was if I caught a seeking air mine here, I could use the 3rd one, or I would use the 3rd one right here, because I feel like a baby dragon could have gotten decent percentage over here. I was kind of wrong. I think it got 4 buildings. But theoretically, if it took out the archer tower sooner, it could have gotten a few more, but then the archer queen just destroyed it. So yeah, plan. Haste, balloons, 1 loon, baby dragons all on this side, queen plus 5 healers, wall break right there. Use a test wall breaker to see if there's a small bomb. I didn't even because I don't know. If the guy's using this base, like it seems so silly, doesn't it? It looks like the general shape from Town Hall 9. You remember that base? Single and multi-target inferno. Like, to me, it just seemed like, I don't know that the guy's looking for that. And then I was going to wait for the rage as long as possible. Use the rage somewhere around here on the queen when these lock on. Well, at least this one locks on. And then the raged wall breakers could get through this wall, excuse me. And the idea is to get the queen to step up and take out that town hall. You're going to see the first phase of this go really nicely. And then I accidentally activate the eagle with a poison because I got the CC pull. And then I had to do some quick thinking, and I impressed myself with how I did, to be completely honest with you. So here, you're going to see there's the haste, 2 loons, no seeking air mines, so they're going to take out no problem. I guess I only needed 1, so lesson learned. And I caught a seeking air mine, that doesn't matter. And there's going to be a loon dropped right there. Let's see if there's an air mine. There's not, so now I could drop the baby dragons. I dropped 1 too many. This is where I made a mistake. I dropped 1, 2, 3, 4. I do drop a 4th one. After I get that archer tower aggroed on the queen, I dropped that baby dragon. And that's where the mistake was made. I shouldn't have dropped this one probably all the way up there. I should have saved it for cleanup. Wall breakers were fine. I didn't show it. I just dropped 3. Sorry about that. But look at that funnel that was created by those baby dragons, and this one's still alive. It's going to take out the wizard tower and the cannon, and then it's going to find a Tesla. Important not to panic here. Think about queen pathing real quick. I knew that she wasn't going to target this cannon because of that blank tile that's in between these 2 defenses, this dead defense and then this cannon. She can't reach over that wall. She's going to go for this wizard tower, and then the next closest building based on tiles, if you count, you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cannon. Or here, you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 essentially to get to there. That's silly, So she's going to target that cannon, which means she's going to have to walk inside. So I was not concerned about her walking whatsoever on this raid. And here she goes into the middle. I was patient with the rage. Some people might have dropped it there. I even might have dropped it there, but I knew that I wanted it closer to the wall. Because if I didn't drop it close to the wall, these expos are going to take out my wall breakers, and I'm not going to get into that town hall compartment. So here, the expo locks on in a Tesla, so here's that rage, and here come the wall breakers. I'm going to get the CC pull in a second. I drop a poison, and I activate the eagle, and then things are going really quick from there. So watch what's going to happen. I'm going to drop a poison on the CC, which is great. My idea was to get her to step up, which she will. Again, look at the tiles. She's going to take out this, and then the next closest building should be the town hall. And if not, the CC is going to make her walk that direction anyways. So then she'll take out the town hall. The freeze is for this inferno right here that's in range. And it's just to freeze it long enough so that the queen gets the town hall. It seems like I popped the ability early. So I see the eagle lock on, and I go, shit. I got to do something about that. So I pop the ability right there. The reason that I do that is I want her to stay alive. The healers are going to heal her through the eagle. And the 2 witches, are not going to be damaging the queen while the eagle hits her. So she will stay alive. As soon as the CC dies, she's going to step up and target the town hall. I'm going to drop a rage here to get her back to full health. I'm going to freeze the inferno. And all while I'm doing that, I drop a P.E.K.K.A. right here with healers on it. Real sexy, huh? I drop a P.E.K.K.A. there to start tanking for the eagle because I drop the P.E.K.K.A. before her ability wears off. This timing was ridiculous. So there's the P.E.K.K.A. Now, her ability just wore off. There's the freeze. And I'm going to drop the rage here. You see that eagle targeting the P.E.K.K.A. saves the entire raid. So this is where I just explained 7 things that were happening at once in my head right there. So I messed up. It was definitely not perfect. I messed up the bowlers on this elixir storage or pump, whatever. King walks a little bit. The bowlers go over there to try and take out that archer tower. The CC bowlers are more towards the middle, which is great. Queen is done at this point. She did everything that I need her to do. I don't care about getting that inferno. Healers are going to move over, find a mine. That's great. I have 2 rages for the bowlers. Wall breakers couldn't get I put too many bowlers on the outside. I dropped 2 extra out there that I should have put in the middle to get higher percentage, but not a big deal. There's that last rage, just keeping some stuff full health. Those bowlers banging on a wall hurt me in terms of percentage, but if you saw, I ended with a really good percentage anyways. And that last baby dragon, I should have waited until the king and the P.E.K.K.A were tanking that archer tower, because then it could have gotten 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, like, a few more buildings. Should have been like 73, 75%, something like that. But I'll take a 71%. I'm fine with that. So yeah, I wanted to talk you guys through it. I would be happy to do a sketch of it. Typically when these wars start, I do sketch out the Town Hall 11s for everybody to start. Did I miss something? I didn't miss something. Yeah, and I know that people have been having issues with it, and I just wanted to show more of it. I will be doing a recap of this war, where I'll show a bunch of Town Hall 9 hits, Town Hall 10 hits, and maybe, hopefully, we'll get 2 good Town Hall 11 hits here. I feel like this base I've seen before, too. And I looked at one of the guys who was visiting our clan, and he had this almost exact base, except his army camps were in different spots. It's a little weird, and I mentioned that I feel like I had seen this base before too. So anyways, we'll see how this war goes. I'll do a recap tomorrow, maybe. Tomorrow's Easter, but I'll find time tomorrow night, I'm sure, to do just a little bit of a recap. I'll see you guys soon. Hope you enjoyed.